BluntCut MetalWorks, March 28, 2021. And this is my latest heat treat. And what I call it is a theta function 7.25. It's not much meaning for that interpret that. Just that my name and convention so I can keep track of my heat treating parameter. This is Aeb-l and heat treat to 59.5 Rockwell. OSM at 60 Rockwell and missed by half a Rockwell. Anyway, it's 5 millimeter thick, about that, or about 180 of an inch thick. Anyway, the little convex to the bevel here, thickness behind the edge is 23 thou, again 18 degrees precise. And this is going to be basically, I mean, assume that you are using it for regular use. I sharpen with 600 grit diamond using Aeb-l here. And it will cut the phone book. I mean, ideally, I mean, so you do regular work using it a knife, I mean, say even or a little longer, and then you say you would do a little chopping some wood. I don't know this contraption of the hole, basically epoxy the two bolts with the wire brace in here, and unfortunately I have a little hole here. Anyway, these are just oak and with epoxy here, so just 5 inch long. And so this is just some soft wood. And so if you were doing something like that, and then you know, this is pork rib bone, and it was okay. This designed to be, say, okay, stainless survival knife, and quick. Of course, that will be exactly nothing really. I put the camera this way because the sun glare. Anyway, so you're doing a quick chop of, say, like a 2x4. Okay, I don't close. Okay. Sorry. My handle is already fall apart from this whole bummer. So anyway, you can see that's the little chop. Of course, it'll be nothing. I'm going to hold it in a little bit where so that they don't completely falter here. And yeah, this is, unfortunately, I did a mistake right there. This is the rosewood, pork bone, cow femur bone. Sorry that you don't see my hand, but I mean the blade as well, but because the angle of the camera. The idea is if the edge fold over, I mean, one thing is you want to make the knife so that the edge not mushy. And I put 18 degrees precise for survival, should be about 20 degrees precise, but 18 because again, I want to see the damage. It's still digging to the bone, so it's good. So now I'm just, unfortunately, too bad that this is not tough enough. So I just go right into destruction test. Bracing. steel some sort here. Maybe I just will try to cut something with it first. Okay. We'll cut here too. Not even solid. Let's see. Maybe that's the this way. Oh, it's hopeless. Okay, maybe this way is the better way. Okay. Tip test. It's not very good. It's you can hear that loud click. It's not us. I mean, I point again, just like my sharpened bevel. I want it not instead of totally like a bow tail, convex, and you have really a lot of meat behind it. So, but when you go to a lot of meat, well, the tip is not there for me to cut, but I will try to cut it through using the wedging approach. I'm going to go to this hole and I'm going to just wedge that thing. Alright. To cut that thing alright. But as you can see, it's fine. I'm still welling at it. I got protection on, so in case this thing fails, and it won't stop me now because I lost the tips. Oh man. Well, yeah. Okay, that's okay. At least I still able to swing it at reasonable length. How about that? Have an angle so I can do this. Yeah, maybe this would be better. I would chip it out, and act like that. It's going to be brutal because again there are a lot of pry in motion here. Are you going to go just like a cutting wood here? All right. Something flake off. Again, I mean, if you will have an axe or anything with the edge geometry where the high toughness, when you do this kind of chopping, you're going to destroy it. Now you want to see what again the totality of the damage it takes. Let's looking at well, you're here, well, you're here now on this side. A lot of it damaged because again it got pried up or deflection off. But if I were chopping straight in like this, I can got more leverage. You can see it's good penetration, and the edge doesn't do much. Again, prying motion will destroy anything. But again, test destruction is about not control, and I just break the no, that's not good. Okay, so now I run out of my handle, so we'll try to cut through something, and then I will call it. I mean, it's not totally destroyed really. I can just regrind it because again, just make it thinner because it's been so far, except for the tips here. If I make it so that you see the tip is instead of a lot of people making the tip have really big fat belly like so. Yes, that would be more steel behind it, support the tip. That's all it meant. So, but again, if you have a knife to be useful, and if you don't use it to dig and pry, but if you have a really, ridiculous belly, then you can't really dig anyway. And so it's sort of and then you can might as well dig this way. Hey. All right, let's just cut through using steel apart here, and we'll cut through this piece and. Okay. I mean, you have a lot. This is a lot of rolling here. I mean, before unless you pried it up, then it's like a flyer pinch it up. But these are a lot of rolling. This Aeb-l really, really tough. I mean, again, I'm doing silly thing here to break it. That's all I'm doing. And let me, maybe have a good view doing this way. Huh. Coming through yet? Alright, get cut through. Now I'm going to make this, it's going to be a full tank. So again, you don't have that much leverage if it was. Yeah, see I pinched through here. I forgot to show after all this digging. It's punch through it using this part right here, and well, there's not much without the leverage, and not much I can test. I mean, I cut through that thing, but let's cut through a double. Yeah, there you go. This double thing I will try to cut through. There's a screw. Let's look at the part that well, put that double there. Did the chunk get take off? I don't know. These are a little bit dangerous thing doing, so have to be not to be too crazy there. Flying knife is not cool. It's bent. The tip is no longer, so it can take 5 millimeter, can take a deflection here, and actually plastic flow happen here, plasticity range here, so you actually take a bend. So in other words, take a lot of force to do that. Thanks for watching.